In this video, you are going to learn what's the difference between t-test and f-test. Let's assume that you have two parameters of the population, beta 1 and beta 2, and both are equal 0. Suppose we get data and we construct a 95% confidence interval for beta 1, that the range is -3 to 3, and we do the same for beta 2, and the range is -2 to 2. Let's represent both confidence interval in the graphic. The blue horizontal line is the confidence interval for beta 1, and the green vertical line is the confidence interval for beta 2. How I know that both confidence intervals were constructed based on t-statistics? Because the green and the blue line, they are perpendicular. That means beta 1 and beta 2 are independent. That means covariance between beta 1 and beta 2 equals 0. When I construct confidence interval for beta 1, I'm not using any information about beta 2. Actually, I'm assuming that the beta 1 and beta 2 are independent. Now, see this red ellipse. The ellipse is the 95% confidence interval for the parameters beta 1 and beta 2 based on F statistics. Why the ellipse does not match with the rectangle? That means why the f-test doesn't give the same results of the two t-tests. The f-test uses information about the relationship between beta 1 and beta 2. If beta 1 and beta 2 are positively correlated, the f-test will use this information and construct this ellipse with a positive slope. If you have a t-test for beta 1 and another t-test for beta 2, if one of these tests or both tests contradicts the f-test, what should I pick? You always should go to f-test, because f-tests are using information about the relationship between beta 1 and beta 2. Therefore, inside the ellipse, you retain the null hypothesis, and outside of the ellipse, you reject the null hypothesis. If you are here in this point with this phase of doubt, the t-test, you reject the null hypothesis that beta 1 equals 0, and you reject the null hypothesis that beta 2 equals 0 as well. But you have to ignore both results, because based on f-test, you cannot reject the null hypothesis.